The 2026 tech economy is rapidly fragmenting. Trillions of dollars are bypassing generalist roles and pouring directly into highly specialized, isolated fields like machine learning and the Internet of Things. You cannot learn all 10 of the trending technologies for 2026. True technical mastery requires anywhere from 500 to 1,000 hours of focused, deliberate effort. Allocating that time to the wrong stack carries a severe penalty. You risk fighting your way into a saturated entry-level market or studying a tool chain that won't see mass enterprise hiring for another 5 years. This chart shows how to filter out the marketing noise, evaluating these 10 technologies strictly by their return on investment. The x-axis measures the exact cost of learning complex tools. The y-axis tracks the immediate payout in average salary and job security. A standard top 10 list is economically useless unless you map those trends directly to your current baseline skills and your personal tolerance for risk. Every software algorithm requires physical hardware. The demand for cloud security, data modeling, and AI is driven by the expanding footprint of massive server facilities. This chart shows artificial intelligence, data science, and cybersecurity sitting firmly in the upper right corner. This sector requires a high barrier to entry, but offers immediate, massive market demand. The input required here is grueling. You need deep fluency in languages like Python, an understanding of complex statistical mathematics, and mastery of frameworks like PyTorch. PyTorch is an open-source machine learning framework heavily used for building deep learning models. The financial outcome matches the effort. Information security analysts are projected to see 29% job growth, and average salaries in this tier range from $130,000 for data scientists up to $157,000 for cybersecurity roles. The hidden trade-off is the pace. With the global cybersecurity skills gap growing by 8% annually, professionals filling these roles face exhausting workloads and must continuously upskill just to maintain their baseline competency. You trade steep upfront intellectual labor for the absolute highest financial ceilings in the tech sector, assuming you can navigate the severe risk of burnout. If you want to bypass raw algorithmic complexity, we can look at fields where speed to market is the primary metric. This chart shows cloud computing, platform engineering, and agentic AI occupying the top left sector. They require a lower barrier to entry while maintaining exceptionally high market demand. Agentic AI is the breakout skill of 2026. Agentic AI refers to artificial intelligence systems that can autonomously plan, reason, and take direct actions without continuous human prompting. The required inputs here are practical. Instead of ground-up mathematics, you master vendor-specific tools like AWS and Docker, or APIs like LangChain. LangChain is an open-source framework designed to simplify the creation of applications that use large language models. Because over 90% of enterprises now run on hybrid cloud infrastructure, companies need these integrators immediately. This translates to fast employment with strong average salaries between $115,000 and $125,000. The primary vulnerability is your dependency on big tech ecosystems. Your specific workflow knowledge is fragile. A single platform update from a major vendor can make your current skill set obsolete. These accelerators offer the fastest, most reliable path to a six-figure salary, provided you accept that you are renting your technical skills from megacorporations. Finally, we evaluate the deep tech fields. These are technologies moving out of research labs and into the physical world, targeting massive future markets. This chart shows quantum computing, robotics, extended reality, and IoT mapping into the bottom right quadrant. This area represents an extreme barrier to entry paired with low immediate job liquidity. Bridging software with physical reality requires interacting with incredibly intricate hardware, like the supercooled core of a quantum computer. The learning curve is punishing. You must learn complex languages like C++, ROS, or Qiskit, and understand physical hardware constraints. ROS is a flexible framework for writing robot software, and Qiskit is an open-source SDK for working with quantum computers. The payoff requires patience. If you start now, you position yourself as a first mover in industries projected to reach nearly $1 trillion in value by 2030. But the current job market is tight. Hiring is largely restricted to highly specialized environments, like medical device manufacturers and military contractors. Even highly anticipated consumer hardware, driving spatial computing, is still fighting an uphill battle for mainstream enterprise adoption. These frontier fields are high-risk bets meant only for those willing to delay immediate gratification to secure a dominant first-mover advantage later. We have evaluated the market. Now we have to evaluate your starting position. This chart shows how to allocate your next 1,000 learning hours based strictly on your current career baseline. If you are a beginner or a career switcher with minimal technical background, your focus belongs on the left side of the chart. Ignore frontier tech and direct your time entirely into cloud computing and data analytics. These fields offer the highest probability of securing a job in the near term. If you are an existing IT professional looking to maximize your leverage, follow the center path. Pivot your existing knowledge into platform engineering or agentic AI. You capture premium salaries without starting from scratch, requiring only a shift toward an automation-first mindset. Finally, if you are a long-term optimizer with high risk tolerance, look to the right side. Target the cybersecurity or AIoT sectors. You will build highly specialized, deeply recession-proof skills that directly address critical worldwide infrastructure shortages. There is no single language or framework on this list that is universally the best choice for everyone. The ultimate competitive edge in 2026 does not come from chasing a $1 trillion hype cycle. It comes from ruthlessly matching your finite time to your specific technical reality.